Hello and welcome to the first episode of Worst Football Opinions on TikTok or Twitter or YouTube or wherever I see a bad opinion. Now, before we get into it, I want to say this comes from a place of love. Everyone can have a bad opinion. I've even included a clip of myself with a tragic opinion. Some of the creators you'll probably already know, but their links will be down in the description below, so check them out. First up, number 5. Forget everything I just said about coming from a place of love. This is Graeme Souness. I've got no love for him.
He's off, and he will be there. It is being reported tonight. Not playing, of course, but he'll be there watching on. What are you getting in Casemiro, Graeme?
You're getting a steady Eddie.
Oh, right out the bat. Casemiro, steady Eddie. Right, okay. Not a great start.
He plays where I used to play, and obviously I'm going to talk up that position. I think there's a lot of work that maybe the untrained eye does.
Yeah, plays where he used to play. He's about the same player, about the same quality. Casemiro and Graeme Souness, you know.
Doesn't see, filling spaces, preventing passes into his two central defenders behind him. But I don't think... he was playing with great players. He's not a great player.
Casemiro's not a great player. Playing with great players. So basically, Casemiro has been carried to all the trophies that he's won, has he? The 5 times Champions League wins. I think 3 Club World Cups. 3 UEFA Super Cups. I think 3 La Liga titles. It's not because he's good. No. He's not like a piece in the jigsaw puzzle to that great Real Madrid team. He's been carried. And by the way, I actually think 60 million is actually a bargain looking back at it now, how good he is.
He's never been a great player.
I
see him as being a steady Eddie who will help United be more solid in the midfield. I don't see him...
He's definitely helped that.
I don't think he's got any great range of passing.
Oh, God. Hasn't got a great range of passing. Oh, you are joking. Did you see the assist he got the other night, Graeme? Where he bloody intercepted the ball and bloody played it straight to Frege, who finishes it off? Come on, man. Behave yourself. He was bloody dictating that game yesterday.
I don't think he's going to make other people play. You know, the Real Madrid team, that midfield especially, that was full of footballing types.
Footballing type? What does that even mean?
A steady Eddie, and that's
a steady Eddie. 70 million plus for a steady Eddie.
Well, I come back. He's 30 years old, and it's 70 million. You know, if it's 60 with add-ons going to 70, it's too much money. It's Man United all over again. Man United will pay a premium.
You can't even
for
speak
players because it's Man United and it's the Premier League.
Move your mouth, Graeme.
With money, but I don't see him making them any better when they have the ball.
I mean, it's good, as you said.
Oh, no, we're not playing any better when we have the ball, yeah. Casemiro, poor range of passing. Absolutely terrible.
You just said it there, you know, with Brazil, 5 Champions League wins.
Right.
5 trophy wins. 3 La Ligas.
Yes.
How many caps for Brazil? 63 caps for Brazil.
If you've been talking to me...
Surely that's better than a steady Eddie.
That's how I see him. I mean, I played...
That's how you see him, Graeme, because you... watch the game in Liverpool tinted glasses. So anything that United do, you think is terrible. And you just can't admit. The same thing with Martinez. Same thing when Pogba was at United. He just loves to hate. My guy loves to hate.
That position, I think he was lucky to be in that Real Madrid team. I never look forward to...
Which time do you think you would have thought after the first time that he won the Champions League they'll be like, yeah, we've won with Casemiro, but let's look to replace him. Second time, probably, you know, might be given a hint that he's good enough. Third time, I think when he gets to the 5th time, I think you can say, you know, he was an integral part.
Lucky to be in that Real Madrid team. I never look forward to watching Casemiro play. It wasn't, you know. Benzema, yeah, definitely. The other midfield players, yeah, definitely. I never thought, I'm really excited to watch Casemiro play today.
That is the nature of being a defensive midfielder. You know, nobody really goes to watch a defensive midfielder. He makes things look simple. He makes things look easy. In that Real Madrid squad, he allowed Modric to thrive. He's one of those players that make the game look easy, and they make other players thrive around them.
Do you have no problem playing against him?
Yeah, I would have enjoyed that. But
Graeme, man! He said he'd enjoyed playing against Casemiro. He's terrible. I'd love to play against him. But anyway, boys, that is the first bad football opinion. And Graeme Souness is going to be difficult to beat. Very difficult. Now, at number 4, we have some Americans that clearly haven't got a clue about soccer or football try and give their opinion on the World Cup. I mean, this guy right here that you can see on screen, he's called Brendan Schaub, I believe, something like that. And he is very disliked in the whatever community is in, unfortunately. So whether it be the MMA community, not very well liked. He does a stand-up comedy, and I think it's the worst rated comedy special of all time. I think it's got like 1.9, although I might be thinking that number because of Cal the Dragon rating in that charity match. But yeah, it was absolutely horrendous. But yeah, here we go. Maybe he's going to change suits. Maybe soccer is his sport, and he's actually going to give us the knowledge.
Bro, look at my shirt. I've had this since a baby.
That was a crazy, exciting game. That was such an exciting game.
And my dad got me a double X, so he knew down the road I would appreciate it. And
he's had that shirt, and it's a World Cup shirt. I can't see what year it is, but he's had that shirt for ages, so he's got to be a big football fan. He knows everyone.
78.
I like it.
Born
78, so I mean that's a fair good amount of years to rack up some knowledge.
83.
I like it, dude, and you were that size. Now, here's the thing.
Big baby.
Mbappe, is his name? Mbappe.
That's spot on. Spot on. Oh, God. Yep. MGappe.
Mbappe, whatever his name, from France.
No, that's it. You're spot on.
Mbappe.
Another freak.
He won the Golden Boot.
He won the Golden Boot.
Now, you know Messi, Mbappe, and Niedermeyer?
Oh, this is something that they put on. Niedermeyer. Yep. Sorry,
he won the Golden Boot.
Now, you know Messi, Mbappe, and Niedermeyer?
Niedermeyer.
Yeah.
Are all teammates in Premier League.
Sorry, just snorted a bit there. They're all teammates in the Premier League. Spot on again, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Niedermeyer is teammates with MGappe. In Messi, though, they got right. They got Messi right.
90 million.
90 million, yeah. He's 23.
Now,
be cool.
He's
born 98. Feel old?
Yes.
23.
Like I was saying, it's 23. Like he knew that without reading. Yeah. You say Niedermeyer, but you knew Mbappe's age. Yeah. Yeah, we believe you.
Such a freak.
Yeah, so that Paris Saint-Germain, Messi plays on there. They're on the same team.
I didn't know
that. Paris. Where is Paris? England. In the Premier League.
And
I didn't know they were on
Niedermeyer, I think.
Niedermeyer,
I know I'm messing his name up. I think it's Niedermeyer. They got the Brazilian. So the 3 stars, they all play on the same team.
Neymar.
Oh, Niedermeyer. Dude, I'm such a big fan.
Niedermeyer.
No, in Portuguese. Portuguese.
Oh, right.
Niedermeyer.
Of course.
In Portuguese, it's Niedermeyer. Right. Right, yeah, no. We're the idiots. Not yourself. Niedermeyer. Yeah, that's it. Niedermeyer, MGappe, and Messi. All in the Premier League together. Love it. On to the next opinion.
Niedermeyer.
Yes.
Now, number 3, all of my fellow TikTok brothers and sisters. We all know this man, Jonathon Morley. Again, I'm not going to be the people that aren't in like media that are just TikTok creators. I'm not going to be, as harsh on them. Jonathon makes good content, makes exciting content. A lot of people watch him. But, of course, he does have some dodgy opinions that get us to watch. And this is one of them.
How are we seriously getting bantered for spending 80 million on Darwin Núñez when Manchester United have just spent 60 million on this guy? Lisandro Martinez. Who the hell is that? I literally heard of him for the first time yesterday.
To be honest, if you didn't know Lisandro Martinez before the transfer, Núñez he's about the same. It was about the same level. Maybe Núñez was a little bit more well known, but still, Martinez plays for that in the Ajax squad. Well, did play in the Ajax squad, and let's be honest, Darwin Núñez has so far not been great. He's got about the finishing ability of Harry Maguire, and he's got the touch of Lukaku. He's not looked good. He might have got a few assists, but the amount of chances he misses, absolutely horrific.
All I know is that he's 24 years old. The best team he's played for is Ajax. He can't get in the Argentina national team over Nicolas Otamendi.
To be fair, yeah, in the World Cup it was still Otamendi. It's only a matter of time, isn't it, before Otamendi's getting older. Tournament experience matters, doesn't it? Tournament experience matters. You've seen, obviously, Varane, which he's still good enough. But, Saliba, on form, you would probably say Saliba over Varane this season. I'm a Man United fan. I can hold my hands up. But, obviously, tournament experience goes a long way. So, that's why Otamendi's in the squad.
And he's a 5'9" centre-back. 5'9"! Look, I know Núñez will be a success, but a 5'9" centre-back in the Premier League, it's not looking good, bruv.
It's not looking good, bruv, that opinion. Yeah. 5'9", his height hasn't been a massive concern at all. He rarely gets beaten in the air because he's got an absolute spring on him. So, yeah, I don't think it's an issue. But pretty bad opinion. Not as bad as MGappe, but still pretty bad. Okay, on to the next one. And number 4 from one Liverpool fan to another. This guy, Paddy Murphy, he may be the GOAT of football TikTok. He knows how to rile fans up. And again, he can have some dodgy opinions. He will never admit it, but Paddy's a legend. But still, let's have a look at this one.
Liverpool are out of the Carabao.
I do love that intro he does where he goes, and then he eventually says something.
Cup and United.
They're out of the Carabao Cup, so I wonder if he had Liverpool to win the Carabao Cup before they were out.
With that, my updated predictions on who was winning what.
Updated. So, yes, he did.
What is coming right now? The champions of the Carabao Cup will be City. They're the best team in it by a long way. And the winner of this game was always going to be the winner of the Carabao Cup. So, congratulations, City, on your Carabao Cup. And
United are still in it, lad. Don't think it's going to be that easy. Not with Ten Hag at the wheel.
Premier League double. You're going to win both of them. Congratulations. Arsenal fans, I'm sorry, but actually focus on getting top.
Starting off very respectable, give him that.
4 for the first time in, 5-6 years before you give it the big one and try and win the league. You're not that guy. City are levels above. I'm sorry to tell you. FA Cup, you know what? Curveball, Tottenham Hotspur. Hotspur? What's that? They are winning it.
What is that?
Conte wins trophies everywhere he goes, and he will win the FA Cup. There we go.
Mate, Conte wins trophies wherever he goes. He's never been Spurs, mate. He ain't winning a trophy at Spurs. Spurs are allergic to trophies.
Champions League winners will be Liverpool. We play.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. They're playing better football now. They've signed Gakpo as well now. So they've got a better chance. But let's be honest, that is pure bias speaking there. Pure bias speaking. I don't think, when you think of the teams in it, I don't think Liverpool have got a chance.
Real Madrid.
Of course they've got a chance, but I don't think it's likely.
Madrid in the last 16. And if we win that, I
forgot, yes, Real Madrid in the last 16. They ain't getting through that.
Win the Champions League, in my opinion. And we will win that. Europa League will be United, as predicted previously. And yeah, what a win for United that'll be.
Okay, maybe not as bad as what I thought. That's a decent prediction. I mean, we've got Barcelona in the next round, so he obviously thinks we're going to beat Barcelona. So that's a ballsy prediction. Yeah, okay. Not as bad as what I thought. Well done, Paddy. Well, a few bad ones in there, but the United one, good on you, son. Okay. Right, on to the next. Right, at number 5, this guy, I'm sorry, I do not know his name. He is a small creator on TikTok, but his link will be down in the description. And as you can see in the background, this is MGappe to Manchester United. Let's see what he's got to say about it.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is not a rumour. This is a prediction.
To be fair, it is a prediction. It's a prediction. You can't... But let's have a look at his rationale for it. Like, you surely, to have a prediction, you can't just pluck it out your arse. You need some basis for that prediction.
Mbappe to Manchester United in January. We could see it happening.
January. You do know that the Glazers are looking to sell. We can't afford to enter the race for Gakpo. We're looking at only loan signings. Boom. Curveball. Mbappe. Mbappe. Maybe we could sign all 3. We can sign... No, we don't need Messi. We'll just sign Niedermayer and Mbappe.
Proof is already in the pudding. He's a United fan.
Sorry. Proof is in the pudding. He's a United fan because he said Martial and 2 tweets about Martial, who, let's not forget, he is French. It is his French, is his teammate for France. So he was, in 2016, he tweeted out Martial. He's a lifelong Man United fan. 100%. Every day of the week.
Fan, and he wants to work under Eric Ten Hag.
He does. I don't know why. Not sure what evidence. That would be good. That would be good evidence to put. A tweet where he says, I want to work under Eric Ten Hag, or an interview or whatever. That would be great evidence, not a tweet saying Martial. But, you know, we go. We
could see him very soon at United. Who says no? Kylian Mbappe even looks up to Marcus Rashford, speaking about him very positively after losing to Man United in the PSG a few years ago.
Have a look. He's one of the most dangerous forwards players in England. Paul Pogba has spoken about how special he is, and he doesn't talk about players in such a way often. He looks to Marcus Rashford. That sounds like a generic, you know, you're giving a praise, but he looks to Marcus Rashford. He didn't say, you know, one of my idols is Marcus Rashford. I'd love to play with him. He's just saying he's a good player, basically. But okay.
He only signed that new PSG deal a few months ago after securing the bag. Who already wants to leave? You have to respect it in some ways, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he could want to leave, but that doesn't mean he wants to leave to United. Definitely not. We are a Europa League club at the moment. That is, unfortunately, the facts of the situation.
He's come to United.
So that's the 5th video. Mbappe to Manchester United. Sorry to spoil the party. It ain't happening. Right, bonus clip. Who is this moron? I've got some Premier League predictions here. Let's go through and see how badly they are looking. Now, the Premier League is not over. The Premier League is not over, so maybe these things will happen, but let's see if they're on track or not. Yet another prediction video for the new season. First up, tops. What has happened to my face? I look like I've been in a severe car accident. I look like Two-Face. I don't know what has happened. Scorer, Harry Kane. Oh, we're getting better. We're getting better. This is after a few surgeries after the car crash. I think Haaland will take a season. Right, what is cracking off? Let me sort my face out. There we go. There we go. So anyway, Harry Kane, top goal scorer. League to adjust. And I think Liverpool will score a lot of goals, but the goals will be shared between Salah and Núñez. So Harry Kane, at the start of the season, it's not a bad shout, is it, to be honest, but Haaland's running away with it. Haaland could bloody stop now, and he would still be near the top. 20 in the Premier League, isn't it now? 20 goals in the Premier League. yeah, he could maybe in 4 or 5 games he could stop, and I don't think anyone would catch him.
Top assist, and it's between KDB, Salah, and Trent. I'm going to go Trent because Nunes is going to get on the end of those whipped crosses.
Nunes on the end of those whipped crosses. Yeah, I didn't know Nunes would be so pony at finishing chances.
Achievers, Everton. Yes, they've barely signed anyone. Yes, I don't rate Frank Lampard. Yes, they've lost Richarlison, but I just think it's an atypical season for them. They're never normally in a relegation scrap, and the expectations are so low.
Yeah, that's an L. That is an L.
Achievers, Arsenal, and that's 3 transfer windows.
Yeah, top of the league. 5, no, they're not 5. 2 points clear now, aren't they?
They spent more money than anybody else. Arsenal fans finally have expectations for them to get into the top 4. This is Arsenal. This is Arteta. They're not getting it.
Oh, okay. That's an embarrassing one. That is that the worst one? I don't know. That's probably not. There's still worse to come, believe it or not. But yeah, that is a massive L, and I take that. Well done, Arsenal. Well done, Arsenal fans. I think you will be in a title race. You could possibly win it. I think they've got a few difficult games coming up if they can get through. I think, what is it? Brighton, Chelsea, United. I want to say City as well. If you can get through those 4 with, like, say, 9 points, you are laughing.
Best signing, Basuma. 25 million, 35 million with add-ons. That's an unreal deal.
He just hasn't played enough games, has he? For Spurs. Certainly not best signing.
I think he'll help Spurs get 3rd this season. Worst signing, another Spurs player. I'm going to go Richarlison. Yes.
He had a good World Cup. He hasn't been great for... Well, he's been okay for Spurs. Okay. Not good World Cup, like I said.
Squad depth is important, but I don't think Richarlison's going to be happy sitting on the bench. And I think Son, Kane, Kulusevski are much better than him. Young player of the season or under 23 player of the season, I'm going to go Jadon Sancho.
Okay. The biggest L of the video.
Was good towards the end of last season, had a really good pre-season under his belt. I reckon he's going to get a high goal and assist output this season. Player of the season, I'm going to go KDB. They love giving it to a player that plays for a team that's won the league. I think City are going to win the league. I think KDB is going to be class for them. 2 and 2 together. KDB wins player of the season.
It doesn't deserve a clap, does it? Does not deserve a clap. Yeah, that was a shocker. That was an absolute shocker. Probably how many L's there? We've got Kane L, Trent L, Everton L, Arsenal L, probably Basuma L. Worst signing, Richarlison, that's an L. Sancho L. We could have one. Yes. We could have one W in there. Come on. I don't want to cheer on KDB, but yeah. I don't think it's going to be United win the league. So maybe I can save this prediction video when it comes to the end of the season. But yeah, it's not great. It's not great. But that is it for the video. Please do check the TikTok content creators down in the description below. Also, if you want to take part and help me with this video, join the Discord server, which again will be in the link down below, and you can give me content to react to next time. This will be a series as the first episode in a series, so do like and subscribe, hit that bell notification, and you'll be notified when there's another video. I do Manchester United watch-alongs, Manchester United news, videos like this, so please do hit that subscribe button and that bell notification to get all my latest content. Ciao.